Welcome to our commercial advertising photography class. I'm glad you've joined us. Today, let's talk about some auxiliary tools that we use for photography. As you can see, in front of us, there are various auxiliary tools piled up like a grocery store. Now I will explain one by one the practical auxiliary tools that we use during the shooting process. First, let's talk about this KT board. The KT board comes in two main colors, white and black. It is primarily used for reflection or absorption of light, making it a highly effective fill light tool. During its usage, the KT board can be cut to the desired size according to our needs. Sometimes, while photographing models, we can attach the entire KT board to one side. To achieve the desired effect, we can also cut the KT board into small pieces for creating reflections in small products. Alright, let's see another tool. This one is called tracing paper. It is made of a special material that prevents it from wrinkling when it gets wet, unlike regular paper. Additionally, this paper is semi-transparent. When we need to soften the light to get a more gentle effect, we can use this tracing paper as a diffuser. We can hang the tracing paper on a light stand and place it in front of the light source to soften the light. This is a very useful auxiliary tool. Next, we have this tool that is readily available in stores, the fishing line. Then what's the main function of this fishing line? It can be used to suspend certain products, creating a weightless effect. At the same time, for post-processing, we can easily remove this fishing line using Photoshop, making the product look as if it's floating. Another tool with a similar function is this wire. It can be used to hang various products, particularly for shoe products. By using wire to suspend them, we can get different effects and angles for the product. This wire is also a very practical tool. Now I have a paper tape in my hand. This tape has certain stickiness, but it is less adhesive compared to transparent tape, so it can effectively attach products without damaging them during the process. It is a necessary tool for pasting applications, and we will use it in our future lessons. Next, I have a mirror in my hands. We mainly use mirrors for reflection effects. In addition to KT boards and other reflectors, mirrors are also very useful for reflection. Now let's take a look at this piece of fabric. This fabric is called black velvet fabric. It can be used as an absorber, and its function is quite powerful. In the class, we can use the absorption effect of the black velvet to create significant light contrast. Let's move on to another auxiliary tool, a pair of cotton gloves. These gloves play a significant role in our regular photography. When shooting jewelry, watches, electronics, or products with a high degree of cleanliness, like faucets, sanitary ware, and beverages, fingerprint marks can become a serious problem if we do not wear gloves in our regular photography. Therefore, a pair of cotton gloves can be very helpful. What we see now are two pieces of black and white cardboard. They are softer than KT boards and can be used as fill light tool for small objects or products. They are very convenient small tools. Next, let's see another type of paper. This paper is harder than cardboard and not easy to tear, which is called PVC paper. It is often used as a background for certain products, and it comes in various color options. For photography, it is very convenient to use and doesn't get dirty easily, like regular paper. If any dirt or stains of products or other auxiliary tools are left on the paper, due to the long shooting time, we can easily wipe them off with a tissue, and it will become clean again. The white background used for photographing shoes on e-commerce platforms like Taobao is often set with this type of paper. The paper I have here is a silver mirror paper. It looks like aluminum foil and is mainly used for background effects, especially for electronic products, to create a cool and flashy reflective effect. Besides, it can also be used in portrait photography. Next, let's see another board, the black and white reflective display board. It can be made of plastic PVC material or glass material. The one I have now is made of plastic material. It is softer and more flexible, but it can easily scratch due to its plastic material. The PVC board is available in both black and white colors. This is a black board. Such kind of material is also known as acrylic. Acrylic boards can also be used as a reflective mirror in the background. This small item is called Blu Tack, and it is a type of sticky putty. It is mainly used for small items, such as jewelry and watches, to make them look like standing. We can use Blu Tack to attach items in an invisible way. Since it has strong adhesion without sticking to the product, it becomes a very useful tool. This is a spray bottle we commonly see in stores, along with the automotive wax I have here, can be used together. They are used to apply an invisible film on the surface of products with high gloss. This film can create tension on the entire surface. After applying the automotive wax, we can use the bottle to spray some evenly distributed water droplets on the product's surface. This is also a very effective combination. Apart from automotive wax, glycerin and white petroleum jelly can also be used to create an invisible film on different object surfaces. These films enhance the surface tension, making water droplets look more rounded and larger, and less likely to drip off. Next, let's see various wallpapers of different colors and materials, which can be used as background. Additionally, small props, such as cotton cloth, gauze, and satin, can also serve as backgrounds to complement our products. Now let's talk about something interesting. The artificial ice. It has a texture similar to ice cubes, but it doesn't melt. It is very effective for shooting beverage products. Another prop is artificial snow, which needs to be mixed with water to create a snow-like texture. I have already prepared it in advance, and it looks very realistic. Sometimes, when we want to create the scene where products are in the snow, we can use the artificial snow to make it look very realistic. In addition to the auxiliary tools we talked about earlier, we can also collect some other items in our daily lives. For example, used eyedrop bottles, sand, stones, dried leaves, and tree roots can all be useful as auxiliary tools in our photography. In the class, we have talked about various essential auxiliary tools, which will be very helpful for our future photography.